He started and hi.
See, there we go. We're official. She said we're in. We are doing something new this year, podcast style recap. Week one, yours truly, Mac P.
Mm.
Dang, see. So I gotta let them know this is our second recording already. The first one we
Yeah, we
tried to be
fucked up.
fast, and 2 hours
Just let them know
later.
you fucked up. You fucked up. It's
Yeah.
okay.
But see, I'm gonna have to cut in like because we made a good joke from the background pictures. Like that's got to be in there, so I'm gonna have to edit it.
Oh yeah. So when did trauma start?
Back in 2012, won the
Mm,
Super Bowl, and then bounced right after that.
like the Rams just gave everything up just to get a ring. Sold your soul to the devil.
And
That's really what you did.
it was worth it. I thought.
I mean, I guess.
Get that man right behind your ear. Yeah,
Uh, uh,
yeah. See,
now see,
look,
it's backwards.
take that. Take,
That motherfucker right there.
yeah, that right there.
There, right there.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. When he played,
Yeah,
he's
man.
about as alive as the dude right next to him.
It's fucked up.
Uh,
Oh man.
I got that was good. That was good.
Oh. Shots fired. No pun intended.
Put in there. That
Yeah,
was good.
that dude,
It
that was
started off
dark.
good.
That was
A
fucking dark.
little dark, like this wine.
Like Tyrell Tucker.
But,
Oh.
oh, shit.
Michael
Mm.
Blackson might be his daddy. We don't know. Can't confirm nor deny.
Oh, shit. All right. All right. Let's get back to it. Short, concise, to the
To the point.
less than an hour. All right. Now let's
This
get
ain't
to it.
therapy.
We in the other one, uh
We talked about how the Giants suck and how everybody else struggled, but they figured it out. But the
yep,
Giants suck, and
yep.
the Giants suck.
Only team to not score in the NFL this week. Hey, we got something going for us. That's it. That's that. Own one's own one. All right.
Mm,
Mm, it is on paper. If you just look at paper, just look at stats, look at records, just look at record. Like, they're on one. That's okay. They must have lost 3-0. That's what it was.
but the scores in the okay. Moving on. 'Cause we don't got much time to just deal into
Yeah,
that
you're right. You're
dysfunctionism.
right. All right.
We all know that.
We got my matchup: DJ versus New Era. New. It's the New Era. I'm done getting seventh place or ninth or tenth. But
So you're gonna coach the Giants.
what?
I'm just saying,
Come
you
on.
used to suck and you're doing good. The Giants now suck. So since you figured it out, maybe you could go coach the Giants and figure that out. But I don't know if we have time to
Maybe
go
we
into.
trust. Maybe we trust. But
Okay.
all right. Let's see. My future quarterback, Joe Burrow, and he, I don't know. He's all right. He'll be fine on my team. He just had to wait. He had to tank so he could get on a real team.
So here's my thing, and this is going to be a actual future problem for the Bengals. That offensive line. If they can't figure that out, Joe Burrow is never going to be what we all know he can be, and everybody else is going to suffer for that. It's the offensive line is a piece of shit. We all know it. So next year's draft, you don't need receivers, you don't need a quarterback, you don't need you need a fucking offensive line. Just get the biggest dudes, the fastest dudes, the strongest dudes. Fix that, and you'll be okay. If you can make it to the AFC Championship, if you make it to the Super Bowl with that mediocre line, and you add a couple pieces, free agency, whatever, you fix that problem. Shit, you're golden. But
That's the
that's
hope.
their weakest link, and that showed this week. To be honest.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yep. And Jameer Gibbs, also a future new era player. Yeah, he didn't. He's a rookie. He ain't get the reps he's gonna start getting.
Here's what Jameer Gibbs where I stand. I think he'll be a good running back. He'll be a solid running back, but
Great.
those catches, him coming out of the backfield, that's where his numbers are going to rise.
Runs like a two
That's
flat.
that's the meal ticket right there.
Hmm. He's just a little
Jamar
bit
Chase.
slower than Jalen Hyatt.
Yeah, but I mean, coming out the backfield, that's it's a dual threat guy. That's what you need.
Yeah.
Here's where I have a problem with DJ Garrett Wilson. I, I mean, he was okay. Yeah, you were good last year with Zach Wilson, and then everybody, Aaron Rodgers is coming in town, the number one guy.
Hmm. Nah,
That boy's sinking like an air mattress,
for, nah.
just
I think
slowly.
it's quicker than that. I think it's quicker than that.
Chris
Um,
Godwin, yeah, yeah. Here's another thing too. I was impressed with Baker. I think I was watching. I caught some clips of that Tampa Bay game. Baker was really good. He think he matured. It the Baker that I thought should have been in Cleveland is what I saw in Tampa. Still that he's a rugged, tough dude, but he matured. No more
yep.
Hulu's blowjobs outside of fucking what was it, Cheesecake Factory and shit. I mean I don't know what they got down in Tampa. Maybe a fucking steak and shake. I don't know, but
Gators.
anyways, different Baker, and that
Yep.
started out in LA. Going to your team real quick. 'Cause I know we got to move really quickly. Saquon. Saquon can be good if the Giants can be good. Um, Amar St. Brown good. CD Lamb, gonna get solid numbers. Calvin Ridley, I don't trust him.
Stud. I got the
I
best
don't
three
know.
receivers in the league. Can we just say that?
Look, look. You got Scary Terry, confident numbers.
He's my fourth.
St. Brown,
I said three.
confident numbers. But these are people that you can get a solid number out of.
Uh,
Calvin Ridley,
you really don't like him. You
I
really don't
I,
like him.
I like him. I just don't know if I can trust him.
He took a year off, and then he's good now, man. He's good. He's
I'm not
betting on
willing.
himself this year.
Well, at least someone's betting. I, I don't gamble like him. I don't play that shakara. I don't know, Pat. What's that shit called?
He could,
Fucking
yeah,
rice game. The
yeah.
rice game.
That Patty Mills game. Calvin really bet so much he could teach Pat a thing or two.
About a thing or two.
Oh shit! I got a squad though. Let's end on that. It's only getting better thanks to that trade, DJ.
I mean, you probably need to do kicker, but moving on.
That's fine. I can find one.
I got one for you.
Let's talk. All right, Co-Train Tacho Savage.
Dallas defense.
About
How
as
about them Cowboys? How
about as
about them
close.
Cowboys?
You can't use the Stephen A. They balled out this week. Mad at the Giants.
Ooh-wee. Look, okay. The Cowboys defense.
uh,
Micah Parsons,
Michael
Hall of Famer.
Parsons and Michael
The
Parsons.
Micah Parsons. But then you also got Stefan Diggs, and then you
Gilmore.
got Gilmore.
Oh no, no.
Not you got what the fuck is his first name?
The other
You
Dick
got
Trayvon.
yeah, Trevor.
Something.
You got the Diggs brother, and then you got Gilmore. That's okay. Gilmore is a vet. He knows his shit. Like he can just like clockwork. Diggs is skilled. Them two combined, that's with Michael Parsons in the front, and then okay, yeah, I got to scramble him, throw it out. You can't just throw it out there. That defense is nasty. I'm straight up. That defense is nasty. What is a concern though is Dallas overall. They got the pieces, but it is Dallas. They have on paper to be a Super Bowl team. That hurts so much to say. I didn't realize that. They have on paper to be a Super Bowl team, but the problem is they're Dallas. They're going to choke. They're going to find a way to fuck it up. But as far as Pat's roster goes, that Dallas Cowboys defense, I think is going to be putting up big numbers throughout the year.
Not quite 38, but I mean,
No, but a solid
honestly,
10
they
to
could be
15.
like they could be like a flex. Honestly, they could put up flex numbers like a
Oh yeah,
solid 13 a week.
I would be solid with having that Dallas defense and then taking risk on different players, knowing that if they bust, you got that defense to fall on to kind of make up for that. Um, I mean, overall, I mean, Chris Olave is going to have big numbers. Derrick Henry, he's either going to hit or miss. I mean, sometimes he has good game, like really good games. Sometimes he has decent games. Najee Harris, him and Pat don't get along, man. He cost Pat a championship.
I
He
can't
just did
believe he
this shit
drafted
this
him.
week. I mean, that's fucking oil and vinegar, oil and water, whatever that fucking saying is. But them shits don't mix. But hey,
Yep.
um,
What was I was just gonna say, his tight end Kincaid, however the hell you say it, he was real high on him. I know it was game number one. Josh Allen had a bad game. 6'6", he put up. He put he put a lot of stress on how great this tight end is gonna be. So we'll see. We'll see how that pans out.
we'll see how that rolls out. I mean, for that game, I feel like that's decent numbers. I mean, this week really there really weren't too many tight ends that you like your key tight ends that just really
Yeah,
put up numbers.
yeah.
Um, I
Kelsey
mean that
and Mark Andrews were out.
um, Kittle didn't really put the numbers he normally puts up. I mean, I feel like the tight end field is going to be where either you have players or you don't. Like, right? Same thing with the running backs. You have them, which I'm looking for some. Come at me. Or you don't. Um, Receivers, I feel like there's enough good receivers in the league where you can interchange them. Quarterbacks, I feel like I'm comfortable with that as well. But your tight ends and your running backs are going to be that's how it's going to come down. Either you got them or you don't.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. Yep. Speaking of tight end, let's go over to Toch's team. Goddard, big goose egg. He scored as many points as the whole Giants team. Uh, but he ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna do that.
See,
He's a top what
Dallas Goddard's another
six
person I don't
tight end
trust.
that you
He,
don't
I mean,
trust.
he, I don't trust him. No, because he has really good games.
Uh huh.
Then you have a game like he just had in New England. Like
Yeah. I mean, you got a running back as a quarterback. It's tough
that's
to
the other
throw the
thing. That's
ball.
the other thing too with that offense is having anybody. Same thing as a receiver or a running back. You don't know what you're going to get. And it's based on that defensive scheme. Like there are some teams you can look at and say, "Hey, I know this running back is going to get good amount of touches. I know this receiver is going to get good amount of touches. I know this quarterback is going to get a decent amount of yards." Philly, what are you going to do? You going to throw the ball all game? You going to run the ball all game? You going to use Jalen Hurts to scramble? What the fuck are you going to do? Nobody knows.
I don't know.
Nobody knows.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What all right. I don't know. His team's it's not bad. I mean, Josh Allen, like I said, he ain't gonna do put up 9. Like he's gonna do Josh Allen things. McCaffrey's always gonna be nice as long as he's healthy. Ramondre Stevenson plays for a shitty team, but I mean, on paper he's all right. Devontae Adams,
Tacho's squad is like my squad. It's a good squad, but it's not a consistent squad.
yeah,
If I'm gonna be straight honest, you're gonna have games where you have players that ball the fuck out, and then the next week that player puts up. Let's say week one he puts up 20, week two 7. I feel like that's gonna be the season.
yeah,
That's gonna be that season. It's kind of hard to predict. Like you either are going to have a balled out squad across the board, they're all going to suck across the board, or you're going to have it break out to where some ball out and kind of cover each other. Um,
that's fair.
that's
What's Deontay Johnson, he got hurt. He got a what? Hammy, right?
I don't know.
Hamstring. Yep. Sideline. Ooh, up to 4 weeks. I thought it was kind of serious. Deontay Johnson out for a little while. Who's it? Gabe Davis. Mm, Jerry Judy. Ooh, he might be in
Yep.
the market for some receivers. Tacho hit your
And
boy up.
I
I got
got
a
some.
couple you might want. Come talk
I
to
know. I know a guy. Come at me. Um,
me. But yeah, I don't know. After yeah. Hmm.
If I was
Scott
Tacho, I
Barber.
would what I would do is I would drop Kyler Murray and I would load up on receivers. You don't need fucking low ass Kyler. You got about three
Sure. Wait.
weeks.
He didn't move him. Tacho. What are you doing, buddy? Can't you move Kyler to the IR?
IR.
Yeah, free up a spot.
You
And
ain't gotta do that. Just let me
make some trades. Talk to me.
yeah, you know.
Not to the other guy on the screen.
I mean,
Talk to your boy. Come on,
McCaffrey might get injured. You don't
come
want
on
to
here
take that
making
risk.
trades.
I'm gonna play some baccarat with Christian McCaffrey. I might hit. I might lose. I don't know.
Oh shit. All right. Let's get on to the next one. Danner's Dog Pound and JMF. Mr. Wisconsin boy.
That boy got the spotted cow. For
Mm.
me, yeah, I'll send you my address. You can put that in the FedEx. You send it
He'll
to me.
send hey Jake, he'll send a plane.
Yeah. You know what? Look, actually, I'm gonna get off here and see if we got something coming to Wisconsin real quick. I'm gonna hop on that bitch. I ain't playing.
Shit.
Them is facts. That's it's worth it. I'm gonna bring some for me. I got Leonard. I got you, Pat. Bring back a couple cases.
Uh-huh. Oh shit. You gotta be the recipient to trades first though. That's the con, constituent? No.
Um,
What word am I looking for there?
requirement.
Sure, there you
The
go. This bottle of wine's starting to hit.
man, you know who doesn't hit that Roberts roster, but we'll get to that. I, I had to. I had to.
Oh, shit. Yeah,
JMF though,
exactly. We'll get to that. All
his
right.
squad.
It was a Danner's Dog Pound JMF. This was our that was the Co-Train and Tacho. That was the widest margin of victory. This is the closest. This was a good one. It was supposed to be well actually no. Never mind. Hold on. It was your guys's, right? Yeah, it was. Okay. Never mind. So this is the second closest margin of victory. But
And here,
Drew
damn, Curtis Samuel.
Drew
Curtis
Squad.
Samuel always puts up good numbers. He's like Scary Terry.
Where
And
was
here's the weird thing is
Ryan?
I don't understand how Washington, the receivers, put up solid numbers. Not always good numbers, but you can get a good. You're gonna get at least 8 or 9, guaranteed, no doubt. Other receivers and their quarterbacks are
That's
always
fair.
shoddy.
They never know. They go
They
week to week with quarterbacks.
and you don't like. All right, that's just a. All right, that's just. I mean, I'm
He
just.
started with his bench. That's how much you wanted to bring that up.
I mean, I'm saying like if you don't want them, look at my roster.
That's what you're saying. Okay,
But you can,
okay.
but you can drop A Rod real fucking quick, real rookie tick. I got you with some Jordan Love. Jordan Love got some love for you, boy. He a Wisconsin boy. Got you, man.
As a Wisconsin boy.
Let's talk. You know, but no, his roster overall is really good. That's a good roster. His run game got a good run game group. Patrick Mahomes always putting up good numbers. Mari Cooper's solid. Devontae Smith's solid. That's a solid group. But every single year, Jake has games where 6 to 7 points. He got that victory or he got the loss. He is a true Browns person. Yeah, he lives through the Browns. He lives that Browns life.
He's somebody you don't want to meet late in the season.
I-
You don't want to get that
No,
matchup in the playoff. Well, I
there's
mean,
no guarantee because
historically.
like he might come out of nowhere and hit you with a dub, and you're just like
Mhm.
that.
You
I
could
don't
give
want
him
that.
a a Hertz donut roster, and he'll pull one out sometimes.
Got all them kids doing that research. That's what he got back there,
I
finding out, doing the analytics and shit. That's what
can't
he
even make
got.
that joke no more. Damn it, we got the same amount.
I see it, and that makes sense. That's why you're winning. Okay, all right.
Uh-huh. I don't know. But yeah, he's got a nice little squad. Like same with Drew. I mean, Eckler, he got hurt. I mean, whenever you get Eckler, like you expect, he's gonna miss some games.
It's like
You never know
McCaffrey.
when they're gonna come. Hopefully, for his sake, like he's getting them out the way early. But ETN, I've never
ETN's
been
gonna
a
be
fan
good.
of him, but he's nice.
So Doug Peterson, I
Mhm.
heard, is really focused on that run game. He
Really
really
focus on
wants to
coverage.
hammer on that run game. And that's kind of what made me mad when, when I saw ETN go, because I knew Doug, he's going to want to run the ball. ETN's your guy is going to, so you're going to get a lot of touches. You're going to get a, and even if you have the Jaguars backup running back, I can't remember his name, but you'll get some touches. He's a good, he's good to ride on your bench as well. Not that I'm saying you should put him on your bench, but I'm just saying facts are facts.
Yeah,
Um,
he's like open to running that Clemson offense too. That option game. It was a nice little
I,
pickup.
I mean, your quarterback knows it,
Yeah.
so stick with it. Stick with what you know.
Yep.
But that's a solid squad. I got a question about Kenneth Walker. Is he going to be that guy for the whole entire season?
Yeah.
Even Michael Thomas. Can Michael Thomas stay healthy?
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. You're right. Bringing up Walker because Eckler's hurt, so he's gonna have to move up. I don't know his like his thinking, whatever, but it seems as though Walker is gonna have to move up to his starting running back spot. So at a flex, I feel pretty comfortable with Walker there. Like
It's a
10.7,
solid flex.
that's good numbers for a flex.
That's, that's a good flex.
But as a running back, 10.7, that's a little on the
But
low
also
end.
take in consideration that he put up those numbers with Aaron Donald on the other side of the ball. Like that dude's a fucking problem,
Okay.
And
Okay.
what do they got going into week 2? Who they play in week 2? They're going to Carolina. They're going to Detroit.
Yeah.
Ah, shit, you got Hawkinson. But week 3 though, you got Carolina. You can run the fucking ball all goddamn day. And then week 4, you got the New York Giants. So you might hit like 2K. Yeah, I don't know, but
Nah, our D line's nice. Nothing's nice right now.
not the turf, not the facility, not the goddamn city.
That was
You
good.
got
Not the term. That was good.
you don't got shit.
I'll drink to that.
I mean, you might got better water than Michigan, but now, now we're pulling hairs.
Maybe. It's in New Jersey. That Joyzy
Yeah,
water.
y'all really took a 9/11 on that one. Um, what's
Uh,
the next game? What's the next game?
yeah, we gotta move on after that one. All right. Good win, Danner's Dog Pound. Next one is Reigning Sacco versus Hurts Donut. Let's hear it.
Oh, that boy, man. Hey, look, all I got to say is this: Jake Elliott is your most reliable player. He's healthy. He has one job,
And he's healthy.
and he's healthy. Lamar Jackson looked like shit during that game, but still
Yeah.
put up good numbers.
Because he
I
didn't
mean,
have
it was
Mark
against
Andrews
Houston,
out there.
but dude, man, can't control the fucking ball. Just he was all over the goddamn place. Maybe you should have been at practice instead of worry about this goddamn contract and try to represent yourself. But what the fuck do I know? Um, Damian Pierce, man, I want that dude.
You want him? I don't
All
know.
right. So your bench is all out, essentially. Um, that Saints defense could be something good though. I mean, yeah, I don't think you have enough IR
Who
spots
looking
for
at?
this
Oh,
dude.
okay. Did it? Should we add a couple for him? See,
You might need to
we
add like
tried to tell him about Jonathan Taylor. We tried. Like,
Cooper
he ain't
Cup
gonna
sucks.
play.
Travis Kelsey, this boy need a hug. But no,
Came
I
out
mean, like,
feeling like
eh,
the shit. I mean, those are three solid players, man.
here's the thing though: if they do get healthy, he has the potential to make a run late. But the question is it too late?
Yeah, that's good. If
Can
he
you
starts
can you
out
ha-
500,
can you hang in there enough to where you can get your star players, you can get those people that put up big numbers to come back and carry you through the rest of the season? I don't think so.
which
I mean,
oh, he's in
ev-
my
ev-
conference.
everybody has a pretty solid roster. Um, I mean, fucking Leonard even just to be at PM. JB did you nice, dude.
Yeah,
JB did you nice.
JB. For sure. For
That
sure.
that's a nice squad.
Damn, she put
Debo,
a mark on us.
Stefan, Jacobs, Chubb. You
Uh,
even got AJ Dillon on your bench. You got Thielen. I mean, who knows? I don't know about that Carolina situation, but I mean, Kirk Cousins. As long as you don't play him on a Monday, I mean,
yeah,
it's not to shake your head at. I mean, for not drafting, that's a good draft for not drafting.
it is. Pittman,
That's where
yep.
I'm at.
That's yeah. I don't know. Sutton, never been a fan.
Nah, and that's well. Here's the
White,
thing too: is he's going to have good touches because Judy's out, but when Judy comes back, how does that divide up, right? Is Russ more of a Judy guy, Cortland Sutton guy?
Russ is
You know,
another like a washed up guy.
Sean Payton don't play that shit though.
Yeah,
He don't play that shit.
you're right.
He'll fucking drop Russ in a heartbeat.
I
Um,
don't know. But that, yeah, this matchup, yeah, it all came down to just Alex having no players. He did the best he could, you know. Lowest score of the week, only by 3 points.
I mean, it's not bad. I
Nacho. Oh
mean,
no, shit! Never mind, DJ. I forgot. I played him. He only dropped 86 with a full 10 healthy.
that's that Bidenism. You know what I'm saying? Look, his team pulled a goddamn Mitch McConnell mid game. They didn't know what the fuck to do. Uh, but I will
Shit.
say this though, but Roberts his team is for being eh, for being depleted. I ain't bad. I mean, I ain't shit.
Yeah,
I'm glad I'm not him, but
yeah, yeah.
that's a good hustle. I mean,
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, Cup
you
and
know,
Taylor, they're out 4 weeks for sure.
he might
Kelsey,
put.
I feel like his injury is worse than they're trying to say. I don't know, something's weird. I mean, when before the game, when they said he couldn't handle his weight in the water, I'm like, all right, this is
I
worse than you guys are saying.
yeah. I think here's the thing with that too. If it's actually worse than what they're saying, they're going to during the remainder of the season, they're going to try to milk him a little bit, use him as a decoy, kind of like how the Patriots did Gronk, right? Everybody knew Gronk was fucked up, but they still put him on the field, and you still had to cover him, and now that frees up some space for
Yeah,
some other folk.
Kadarius
But then
Toney.
when you start saying, okay, they're not targeting that dude, and they slide away with those one or two catches, those first downs, that gets you in striking, that gets you in the red zone, that gets you in field goal position, that gets you in the position to make some big plays. I
Yeah,
think that's kind of where things are going to go with Kelsey. That's
yeah,
just kind of what that's kind of how I. That's just my opinion. That's how I see it.
that's fair.
But I don't know. I mean, if they all can be healthy, good. But I don't know. He might pull a Dallas on your ass week 2.
All right, let's get to this last matchup. Yours and Jay Jetta Express. Because we got less than 6.5. Let's get
Let's
to,
start with that. Let's start with that
go ahead.
bench, dude.
Go ahead. I'll start with
Brandon
the bench.
Ayuk. Jesus fucking
Buddy went off.
Thank God Almighty. Jesus.
He would have demolished you. He'd have beat you by 30.
he would have
And would have
fucking
got highest score of the week.
he would have fucking waxed the shit out of my ass. Man, thank
Hmm.
God for Jesus turning this water to wine.
That's it. Just leave it at that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, he's got
Mm-hmm.
a little squad. Mr. Overpaid Herbert, uh, Tony Pollard, he did good. Jones, that's nice.
Running back squad's
That's in
tight.
contention for the best two running backs of the league, though. It's got to be Jefferson,
Running back squad is solid. It's
Christian
solid. The
Kirk.
receivers,
That boy makes $1 billion. Tyler Lockett, he ain't gonna put up three. Like he'll put up a little more.
Lockett's a good flex.
Kyle Pitts, I don't know. He's Kyle Pitts. He's about as good as
See,
Justin
I don't
Herbert. He's
trust
all
Kyle. I
potential.
don't trust Kyle Pitts, man.
Yeah, I don't either. Like I said, I mean, he's crazy athletic. He's like an Evan Ingram too. Like he's
If
super
you put
athletic.
Kyle Pitts with a really good quarterback, now we're talking.
Mm,
I
yeah, he just
mean,
ain't got nobody throwing to him.
I might as well throw it to his ass. I can put some good numbers. What's up?
Oh shit. Khalil
Just
Herbert, Philly defense, Tyler Bass. But yeah, that Ayuk that hurts. Mm.
mm.
Then all right, then we look over at your side. I mean,
Well, if it ain't Tyreek Hill,
you
for me
had
to save
two
the day.
people. Yeah, you had two people. Tyreek Hill went berserk, 46 and a half. And like I said, at least two of those were like super lucky because what JC Jackson or whatever, that boy should have had like 4 picks that game and he dropped all 40 of them.
Yeah, I'm really struggling on the running back front. Not gonna lie, that I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing.
Oh, who is that guy?
it,
He
shit.
said, "Oh, an indie running back. Okay, I'm
Well,
about
so
to see.
here's the thing
Let's
too.
see."
I was like, okay, you're down two. Let me go to the third string because you have a rookie quarterback, and instead of forcing him to throw the ball, you're gonna want to run the ball.
It makes sense. I get what
Allegedly,
you're saying.
allegedly.
Alleged.
Um, and then third quarter he gets hurt. And it's like, how do you?
Yeah.
Okay,
Anderson, he looked good though.
you're just here for a fucking paycheck. You
Yeah.
ain't shit. But I don't know that Indy roster is trash. Um, but they still put points on the board. Um, yeah, yeah. But I mean, here's where I'm at with with me personally. I feel like I got a solid receiver squad. I got a good group there. Running back is
Let's look at it.
just fucking Bukura, or
Hill, Metcalf, Pickens. Yeah. Well, especially now that you get the benefit of Deontay Johnson getting hurt.
I do.
Pickens, Kittle, he'll do better. Jacoby Myers, he finally is on a real team.
Well, that's the thing too is that was I'm gonna be very upfront. That was a fucking stretch, right? When he was with New England, dude was garbage. But
It,
that was because you had Matt Patricia, who does not know shit about a fucking offense, as we've seen in Detroit, calling offensive plays. Then you give him to Josh McDaniels, who knows how to run an offense. Tom got to bling to prove it. And Bill O'Brien, then bring in Bill O'Brien. And I mean, this is a sidetrack to Mac Jones. The boy doesn't work. He was rough, but he doesn't work.
yep,
Um,
he's on the hot seat. He's got.
so I mean, Jacoby Myers is a good number three, number two receiver up in Las Vegas, but
He's a
Dak might
really
have to
good
go.
flex. He's a good person to have in the flex.
He's a good person to have in the flex. Jordan Addison was something I was hoping no one would take. That's my sleeper. I ain't gonna lie. That is someone I've been watching and hoping no one would take, and I'm late, so I'm happy about that. If you need a quarterback, I got Dak.
But he's fun.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
that's kind of.
I mean, you guys are both over 140 week one. Very solid. I mean, you came out with a dub. Jay
I mean,
Jettis.
throughout Sunday, it was volatile, man. It was one way and swung the other way, and then it was 50-50.
Oh,
Then
I looked.
I
Uh,
I gave up.
at some point, it had you winning by like 0.32 or something. I'm like, oh shit, this is crazy. And it didn't disappoint. Didn't disappoint.
How much would you need to get that to like 1 point? Like how much do I need to wire you to give me that
Oh,
dub?
uh,
Oh, we still recording?
yeah, we'll talk about that. We got
But
less than
like,
a minute. Let's close this out real
oh,
quick.
oh shit.
Nah. All right. This is the end of week one recap. Who's up next? Good luck to everybody except for Alex, I hope you get more players hurt this week.
Yeah, man. Fuck them Eagles.
Hopefully they
Die,
score
birds.
1 point at least this week.
Oh, what the fucking